It's that time of the year again when we talk about things we will not be buying in the year of 2026, just for us to be good stewards of our money. This is one of my favorite videos I love to film because it gives me the opportunity to reflect on how I've been able to steward my money, how I've been able to keep to my frugal living, how I've been able to meet my priority. Because the essence of this video is not to say that you cannot buy, but to live life simply, intentionally, and to make your money available, especially when you need it. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about 50 things I will not be buying in 2026. Number one on my list is a book, physical books. I love reading. If you know me very well, I have enjoyed reading from a very young age, and so far I have been reading a lot of personal finance, Christian motivation, faith book, and all that. But this year I have decided not to buy any physical books because I have a lot to read. I have bought a lot of physical books that I am yet to read. I have thankfully gone back to reading in the night when the kids got to bed. I am also subscribed to Audible, so instead of buying more books, I will try to finish the ones I have. And I recently got a library card, so I will be using the library. If I need more books, I will be using the library to get the physical books. If not, I have the Audible. I also have my physical book that I'm not done reading. Next thing I will not be buying is any of the tech gadgets. I will not be buying a new phone because thankfully the phone has survived it for over 2 years. I currently have the iPhone 15 Pro Max, so I will be using it. I have had this watch for the past 5 years and I've not had a need for a new one, so I don't see myself buying any new tech or electronics. Let's go to the other part, which is beauty. As an African, a millennial, I would not be buying wigs. I have come to the point where I want to embrace my identity. I want to give others the privilege to see how beautiful our hair is. So I will be doing more of African styled hair. So I will not be buying wigs. The other thing I will not be buying is variety of hair products. Now, I know at some point about 2 years ago, whenever I go to the shop, I'm always picking one thing or the other. There is this hair cream. There is this one that a YouTube content creator said that overnight it made her hair grow. At this point, I think I do not want my hair to grow very fast. I guess I am so content with it not growing so fast. So I will try to keep to the creams I have, the hair oils I have. I would not be buying any of them because for some reason I haven't been using them so much, and I know that if I go and get, even if it is free, even if it is affordable, I would not be using it. So the wigs, the hair products, I will first of all use the ones I have, and when they are exhausted, done, then I will think of getting new ones, which I don't see because they are filled to the brim. And no. The other thing I will not be buying for the year 2026 is the seasonal home decor. My husband and I, we've had this conversation that we actually do not need a lot of things to make us happy. So the sofas we have are the things that we actually need. So we decided to buy only the functional things in the house, not fancy, not aesthetic. And we have tried to explain to the kids, this is the reason why we're not buying this. This is the reason why we're not buying that. And they actually don't mind. They're like, okay. You know how you just tell someone something that don't concern them? They're like, what do you want me to do with that? So we have just decided, like, okay, if this chair is not working, we're not buying it. If this wall calendar is not working, we're not buying it. And that saves us from buying the trending seasonal decoration, the Christmas themed or the Halloween themed or the Easter themed decoration. We will not be doing that. We're just going to live a simple, minimalistic, frugal but functional life that suits our lifestyle, at least for this season of our lives. I am so happy to announce to you guys that I will not be buying any form of fast fashion, and that's because for the past 2 years I have kept to it. So if you watch my last video on the things I will not be buying in 2025, I did say that I changed my wardrobe from not so modest dressing to a very modest dressing, and those clothes, they have been durable, they have served, and I am trying to still get the return on investment from those clothes. So I do not see myself buying those fast fashion, and I actually do not see myself buying more clothes, because I think that what I have, I am going to get a very good return on investment. So I will not be buying even more, except when someone sends it to me. And yes, the other thing I will not be buying or paying money for will be gym subscription. I have lost my pregnancy baby weight twice just doing home workouts, and I want to keep to it. I guess the gym membership will be out of my list. I will not be paying for gym membership, and I will not be paying for gym membership because I know in this season of my life I would not have the time to go to the gym. It's not bad, but I guess in the future when I'm able to do that, I would love to do that. At this stage of my life, I think that I have the shoes that I need to walk comfortably with my head held up high and a very graceful posture. So I do not think that I'll be buying any form of shoes or sneakers and all that. Talking about shoes, the other thing I will not be buying will be the bags. I have one bag for work, which is very functional, gifted to me by a colleague, and I love it. It looks very durable. I have a good bag for church. I have a good bag for, here and there occasions that you just want to look graceful, beautiful, elegant. I already have those bags. So I've just told myself, I know I would not be needing more bags to take things. So this year of 2026, I will not be buying more bags. Now we know that when you go on Instagram and TikTok, you will see some of these purchases, content creators advertising, influencing you to buy one or two things. I have proposed in my heart not to be buying those things, even when they are on sale. One philosophy I've always kept is that if it is on sale, it's just a marketing strategy if it is not on your list. So I will be taking advantage of things that are already on my list, but buying it for the sake of an influencer telling me to do that on YouTube or Amazon and all that, I will not be doing that. The last on my list falls under this broad category of buying to impress people. I don't know what it will be, but we know at some point in our lives that we just buy things because our best friends are buying it, or this group is buying it, that group is buying it. I have now told myself in 2026, if it is not serving me, if I cannot tell that in the next 2, 3, 5 years I will have a need for it, even if my friends are having it, I will not be having it. I would not be impressing people that don't pay my bills, because sometimes you just get to a point in your life where you're like, okay, ROSELINE, enough is enough. Let's do better with our money, so that when we actually need this money, we'll be able to have it. These are the 10 things I will not be buying in 2026. I know that the list goes on, but I do not want this video to be too long, and that is why I have just said some of the 10 things I will not be buying. But if you want me to make a part 2, please let me know, and I'm going to make even more of the list. It is your turn. What are the things you're not going to be buying in the year 2026? I'd love to know. What are the things that you're like, okay, this, you're not going to be having my money. Now, I know that I have talked about things I will not be buying in 2026. Well, I am going to be sharing in the next video things that I will be buying in 2026. You do not want to miss that video. So if that video is up, I'm going to leave it at the end of this video. And if it is not up, I'm going to leave this video about how I'm taking YouTube seriously, so that if you also want it as a sign, or you just want to cheer me on my journey, you can also join me. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I'm going to see you all in my next video. Bye for now. Please don't leave this video without clicking on that like button, subscribing, and if you don't want to tell me the things you're not going to buy, just tell me where you're watching from, please. I'm going to be replying to every single comment. Bye.